California will have 12 new propositions on the ballot this upcoming election, and it's important that college students understand what these propositions are about. Prop 16 would repeal California's ban on statewide affirmative action in public universities and government institutions. Under the current law known as Prop 209, which was approved by California voters in 1996, the government cannot discriminate against or grant preferential treatment based on race, sex, color, ethnicity, or national origin. Prop 209 faced both state and national support from Senator Bob Dole and California Governor Pete Wilson, as well as opposition from figures like Senator Barbara Boxer and President Bill Clinton.
Preference, to put it in simplest terms, is the euphemism that we use to describe the discrimination by which a quota is achieved.
When you give a preference to one American because of the color of his or her skin or because of their national ancestry, that is discrimination.
I know that all these affirmative action programs haven't been perfect. I've actually gotten rid of some myself. We've raised the standards on others. I've never been for quotas. I've never been for anybody unqualified getting anything they were not qualified for. But I am for giving people a chance to prove that they are qualified.
I spoke with Maureen Simmons, the UC Berkeley student who led the effort to bring Prop 16 to the ballot, to learn more.
Being one of only less than 2% of African American students on the campus, there were a lot of things that you notice right away when you're in such a small demographic pool. And myself and other students of color on the campus had many conversations about what we felt were inequities on the campus in terms of faculty and just our resources in general that were available to us. We did a campus resolution. Our student government did a resolution to repeal Proposition 209, which is California's affirmative action ban. But then I thought, well, our resolution doesn't mean anything outside of this campus. We've got to do something that will be more salient and that will get us the results we want.
Other supporters of Prop 16 include both Senator Dianne Feinstein and Kamala Harris, as well as Representative Maxine Waters, who represents LMU's campus on Capitol Hill. Supporters also include La Opinion editorial board and the company Reddit. Opponents include the California GOP, Fox News conservative commentator Tucker Carlson, and Students for Fair Admissions. Opponents also include the Wall Street Journal editorial board and the Orange County Register editorial board. All of these groups argue that repealing Prop 209 would constitute legal discrimination in areas like university admissions.
In the 1990s, Californians passed, by popular vote, Proposition 209. That recognized that giving racial preference is wrong. It's morally wrong. But Democrats have changed their view. Now they understand that discrimination is key to their goals.
And in the name of affirmative action, we are doing discriminatory acts against people largely who are white and of Asian descent, primarily Americans who are Chinese in descent, but Americans. We're doing it and nobody seems to care.
I think that Proposition 209 actually was the discriminatory bill. It would be great if we lived in a colorblind society, but we understand and we know that that is absolutely not the world that we live in. I would love to live in that world, but I can tell you as an African American woman who has lived in America my entire life that that's just not true.
When Prop 209 first passed in 1996, LMU professor Fernando Aguirre pointed out that then Latino backlash could be mobilized by Democrats for political gain. The 2020 election could be one more opportunity in that mobilization, and whether or not Prop 16 passes, it will determine the future of affirmative action in California, continuing the nationwide debate on this controversial topic. Cristobal Spielmann with Election 2020, reporting from Nashville, Tennessee.